Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Let's talk about the B word, the other B word, boundaries. People are confused with the popularity of the use of the word as to what a boundary is. Boundaries are things that I set up for me to keep me from overstepping or going into areas that are dangerous for me. So, boundaries are not about the other person. Boundaries are, say I have a drinking problem, and I don't because I've never drank, but say I have a drinking problem, and every time I hang out with certain people at a certain hour, I'm going to start drinking. The boundary is don't hang out with those people at that hour. It's not about them, it's about me. If this is the thing that triggers this behavior in me, then I need a healthy boundary to keep me from crossing into those areas. For example, if going on social media causes me to go into all kinds of sending messages and doing all kinds of stuff and reading things that bring me down and doing all kinds of things, I need to stay off social media. The number of people who tell me social media is just a cesspool, that would be your mind. Because how you use these things determine what happens for you. And so there are not a lot of places where I need boundaries. And yet I read in my comments about all the boundaries. Oh, you're so good at setting your boundaries. You stick to your boundaries. You stick to not telling my business is not a boundary that I need to put up to spare me from a behavior that's going to happen. It's something that I do because I have class. Oh, Barry, don't laugh too hard. You can be loud and have class. You, you, you can speak in dialect and have class. But it has nothing to do with boundaries. And I think sometimes either you're showing that that your therapist told you to set up boundaries, or you heard the word and you're overusing it. But most people are misusing it. Boundary is not something that I set up to control someone else's behavior. A boundary is something I establish to control mine. If I am triggered by the behavior of certain relatives, every time we get together, I leave feeling badly, I'm put back in those spaces, I can't blame them. These are the things that I'm working on in me, and I can't control their behavior. I can only control mine. So the boundaries are there to keep me from moving into behavior that is not beneficial for me. I hope I'm making some sense. I really hope I'm making some sense. Sometimes pop psychology is just pop. I love you. I do see a need for healthy boundaries in people's lives, but I want you to understand that the boundary is always for you. I love you.